What's up, guys? It's Mr. Chow here again with a different video for you guys today. I'm gonna just show you guys how I pack my cards, because I know a lot of people in like Facebook groups I'm a part of, as well as I haven't seen too many ways of showing people packing their trading cards on YouTube. So I do this for all my eBay sales, obviously, and my Facebook marketplace sales and stuff like that. When I sell and trade cards to people. So first off, what you're gonna need is, so I live in Canada, so we have like dollar stores here, have these types of envelopes. They're smaller. Oops, here's the English side for you guys. They're smaller envelopes. It's better size-wise, for example, trading cards with a top holder, or top loader, sorry. There you go. You're also going to need some bubble wrap to wrap around the cards. Get this at the dollar store. Look, it's like $1.50 for the huge roll of it. It's great. And your envelopes here. If you want bubble mailers, there's cheap bubble mailers too at dollar stores. They're pretty good quality. They are big enough to fit cards with a top loader in it. And obviously, of course, you're going to need your clear penny sleeves, top loader, and if you want, you can have a little baggie around the top loader. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys briefly how I do it. Obviously, your stamps over here. And yeah, some tape. What else we got? Scissors. All right. So you would write the address first, obviously, and stamp it. Just for the purpose of the video, I'm not going to do that right now. But we do have our card here. I did actually sell this to one of the buddies on Facebook there. So we got it in the penny sleeve, right? Very nice. We got our top loader, obviously put it in the top loader nicely here. Slide it in carefully. Just clank it down to get it to the bottom a little bit. There we go, boom. Safely in there, secure, nice. What I like to do for extra padding though, I do cut them out into shapes so that I can fold it over the top, the opening of the top loader, so it keeps it more secure, and then you just tape it. So obviously the top loader itself is hard plastic, so you know it's going to be relatively safe, but you know, you want a little extra padding protection in case sometimes the mail people aren't exactly the gentlest with your mail, and it does get mixed up from time to time there, so you gotta be very careful. We're just gonna tape from the top to the bottom. There you go, it's secure. And I also do one stick on the sides here. Obviously this is personal preferences, just how I do it. I would love to see you guys show me how you secure your cards. You know what, actually didn't tape that bottom one a little too well. And obviously, like, you know, I try and do it so it also is light, because 30 grams, we do have a scale here, is the max amount of weight for one stamp, at least in Canada. All right, so once we got it like this, right, it looks pretty safe, secure. Card's not gonna fall out, right? Taped every side. To keep it in here, however, I put it in the bottom, but first, before doing that, I make sure it's secured inside of the actual envelope. So we do a little sticky there so we can stick it to the wall. Just open it up wide like this. Push it right down there. That guy's not going anywhere. Okay, so it's stuck to the wall there. Boom. Then obviously we get our water over here. I just have a little bit prepped. Just gonna gently fold it in. And obviously some of the envelopes, even if you do like, you know, the lick fold or like, you know, with water here, you're gonna get a little bit of an opening there. It's not totally secured down. So I do actually tape along the edges. No big deal here. And yeah, if you guys are worried, I know top loaders are kind of hard to find, but if you do buy and sell any sort of trading cards, the company, like from a proper store, they should be giving them to you in top loaders. So you can just reuse those if you want. I mean, it's not a big deal. It is a good investment though, just to get top loaders. But if you are in a bit of a, you know, budgetary pinch, you can always do that. It's not so bad, right? There you go, it's secure. Now we're gonna do the weight test. Just show you guys another close-up here. So we've secured the lining, so that ain't gonna open. It's in there nice and solid. Oops, turn our scale on. At 0, plop it down. Look at that, 13, great. Excellent. And that one is ready to go, minus me tagging it with my contact info and the buyer's contact info and putting the stamp on. Now, there is slight variation. It's not really too different, but for example, if someone buys, you know, more expensive cards, like currently Ice Dragon's Prison is a really expensive card, right? I have 2 copies someone bought off of me. They're a real cool dude, and you know, give him a pretty good deal, obviously, because otherwise no one's gonna buy them for this crazy price, right? But yeah, anyway, so what I did is I had the penny sleeve. I had the 2 copies. I put them the backs facing each other so it doesn't scratch the card. You can also use like a separate sleeve for each. It just makes it thicker and sometimes harder to get in there. This is a little safer and secure. These tiny ones, you can get like bigger top loaders, of course. I'm sure most of you guys know that. But just for the small ones, I try to only put about 2 cards, maybe 3, depending on, like, obviously if they're not as expensive, you can probably put 3 in, but usually 2 cards. So he also got this one. So I put this card in as well. It's also in a penny sleeve, as you can see alongside there. Boom. So I just stack these together, not really different. Just stack them together. Same thing, bubble wrap. 1, 2. If you even want, just to make sure they stay, you can put them in these little baggies. You don't have to, this is an optional step, obviously. So since the baggies open up this way, I actually like to put them in the opposite way, just so I know they're not gonna slide out the card. So, oops, I can seal it properly. Boom, sealed. They ain't going nowhere. Just to double check that, we're gonna put also this in bubble wrap. So obviously the step I skipped a little bit here because I had to prep before is you would cut the bubble wrap to the right shape. I do have the right shape already, fortunately, for you guys. And you just tape the 3 corners, right? 1, 2, 3. Secured, right? Perfect. Make our one here. Obviously, if you want this tracked, you would put it in, like, you know, maybe a more expensive one, whatnot. But yeah, for now, we'll do that. This one does have an address on it, so unfortunately, I'm not going to turn it around the other side for you guys, but we will put it on the card here. There we go. Plop it down. Get some water. Brush it on. Boom. Sealed. Tape it just for extra security. I may put a little bit more tape than usual, but I haven't had any complaints, so I think what I'm doing is okay so far. But yeah, if you guys don't want to use quite as much tape, you can just tape like the corners that are just sticking up a little bit more. I just try and seal that whole end there anyways, just in case. See, there you go. Let's do our scale test again. If it wants to turn on for me. There we go. All right, 0. Once again, we're looking for 30. There you go, 23. It'll be good to go as soon as we put a big old stamp on it. Yeah, and so that's how I pack my cards, my trading cards. Please let me know if you guys have any other suggestions for me. I really think this is a pretty effective way so far. And yeah, please like and subscribe to the channel. I just thought this would be a unique video that you guys might like to see. And hope you guys enjoyed, okay? Have a good one. Ciao.